I'm alive. I'm alive. Ah! Just kidding. Just kidding. Captain Jack Sparrow. Just kidding. Anyway, so I oh, I had something really cool to say too. What the fuck was it? Nevertheless, oh, fuck. My thermostat. My heater, it always turns off. There's a short, like you gotta fuck with it. But when I turn it on at night, right? And it fucking and by morning it fucking turns off. Like it's freezing in the morning. Anyway, boom, I wanted to show my kick fucking ass subscribers that I only have 53. I'm losing fucking. We used to say, I won't even say it because it's pretty rude what we used to say when I was a kid, you know. Where's my fucking little pipe? You know, the little one hitter. It even looks like a cigarette. Not that I want it to look like it just is one of those, you know what I mean? So, this is signed by, this is Mark McGuire's home run ball signed. Actually, I think Sammy Sosa, I'd rather have Sammy Sosa's. If anyone remembers the home run race, and you really got to be a certain kind of person, like maybe a junkie or just a mellow person, because to watch baseball. Now, I'm going to do and show you guys something that's really fucked up. Okay? Let's see how do I present this? You guys know the sign of the Freemason, right? The Freemason, the Freemasonic symbol. It's the compass, the stonemason. Freemason, they were the stonemason. So that it's a compass, right? Like this. Boom. So that you can make circles and make sacred geometry. So it's this, you know, and it's more. This fucking thing is so cool because I'll bet you it was made by a Freemason. It's a homemade fucking one. It's so cool. Anyway, yeah, there's no marking. Someone welded. You can see where they welded the shit. It's badass. So I scored this, and it's made out of brass. Anyway, so the square and compass. Okay, this is a compass. And then they have a square like this, right? Two row type things. So it's that, and it has a G in the middle. That's the, you know, the Freemason symbol. Anyway, and also in a Freemasonic lodge, there is checker. That's why you see in all these celebrity bullshit Satanists and wannabe Illuminati or Illuminati gatekeepers, whatever. They well, like there's a Freemason lodge across the street, okay, from my house, and anyway, when you go there to join or whatever, if you were to join the Masons, you start out level 1. We know 33 is the highest. Look at the 33rd degree longitude, or you know, that longitude along the earth, and just do it, okay? And you'll notice many many, more than odds or mathematics or anything could defy. Everything is built on the fucking 33rd parallel. And it's scary. I mean, it's some serious shit. I don't know. You all know, everyone, you guys all know we're gonna die and shit, right? Here in like a few months, maybe, tops. Is everyone aware of that? Like, it's pretty fucking obvious, okay? The signs are there. Revelation is almost cracked the last seal. Bam. Why do you think they took the book of Enoch out of the Bible? And the Vatican raping nuns over there, if you didn't hear that story, that just the Pope apologizing for the priests, the vicars, the bishops, the Pope, the vicars, the bishops, the priests. They had nuns as sex slaves in the fucking Catholic Church. It just shouldn't surprise anybody. But that fucking evil Pope, the new Pope right now, this fucking satanic piece of shit, lizard, fucking snake, fuck. Go look at, I dare any one of you, go to the Vatican, okay, on Google, the Pope, whatever, okay, where does he do his sermon? Okay, look that up. And look up, why don't you look behind him? Because he has a throne, much like Baphomet's. And behind him is this disgusting three-dimensional wall behind him, right? In this huge stadium in the Vatican. And they built one room, it's the snake room, and you can just look, and it's a fucking snake from the inside. And it's Pope Francis. It's scary as fuck. Point is that he even said, I praise Lucifer. When they say we are for God, they are talking about the light bearer, Lucifer, okay? A fallen angel. He was second in power to God. I mean, as far as humans, I don't know. He wasn't human. But the point is this, okay? I've seen enough things in my life, and I will put this, look, I love my mom. My mom has cancer, brain cancer, okay? And she is going to she's 70 years old. She's done she did a bunch, because it started in her breast, right by the smart meter. Boom. I have those magnetic repulsors everywhere around my mom. I'm so worried. That's like why I moved down here. Anyway, so she chooses, I don't want to put battery acid in my veins anymore. I'm just going to let it go. And then I said, me and Brad both smoked weed, her boyfriend, right? Well, I shouldn't put that out there. Whatever. I use it for medication. And other people in my family may or may not use it for medication, or may or may not medicate with it, whatever. I'm just speaking for myself and my mom. So I was hoping my mom would be like, oh man, I'm gonna try and do fucking I'm going to try and just do the fucking CBD oil, right? And I'm like, Mom, it won't get you high. Because I've gotten high with my mom does not smoke weed. She was not in the 60s. She was like 15 when that shit was going on, and she was square. Ow, God damn it. A funny story, though. My dad, rest in peace, he said, people would go, why don't you, he died from smoking cigarettes. Emphysema. So did my grandpa, his dad. And I smoke, and I have emphysema, so whatever. Anyway, the point is this. My dad used to say, why don't you quit smoking? And he'd go, nah, quitting's for I mean, quitting's for losers. It takes a real man to face fucking lung cancer. That's what he used to say. He said, quitting's a pussy way out. It takes a real fucking man to face lung cancer. That was his thing. He just laughed. So I say it now all the time. Whatever. I loved my dad. He was so cool. So fucking cool. And he, anyway, I'm gonna start this whole new thing, right? I'm resetting my life. No, I'm not resetting my life. If I could, I would. You can eat the fucking blue pill. Don't take the red pill. Just pretend it's not. Go dig a hole. Go to the beach. Dig a hole. Stick your fucking head in it, and you'll be about where 99% of the fucking world is on knowing what the fuck is going on. I'll tell you this right now, that nothing is as it appears. That's just the fact. This weed is so good. I'm afraid that I'll run out. And I'll be like, because I'm broke. Now, also, oh, wait. Whoa. I wanted to show you guys this. And tell me what you think I should do now on top of it. Anything else? Oh, these are going to be, I haven't decided how I'm going to do the outside really, but it's kind of hooked up. But that's how it is, though, on the coin that I drew it off of. Anyway, I don't know. I don't care even. This is really good bud. This pipe sucks. They sell you these pipes knowing that you're going to suck all your weed through and buy more from them. And joints is what I always only smoked when I used to sell pot or drugs or whatever because I could afford it. And I had ashtrays that was filled with half joints. I was like, throw them away. Today is Pirate Day and we're celebrating booty. Booty, that's why I'm wearing my Jolly Roger flag, because in my gang, the Purple Scarf Gang, we suicide motherfuckers. And we smart about it though. We're not like these rappers. We don't. When you're gonna do a crime, okay, you don't tell anybody. No one. Not before, not after. Just shut up. Do your dirt alone. Okay? And even that's not a fail safe because they can have access to your brain. Now, moving on to something very important. Oh, my mom. Yeah, boom. So she's doing good. She's gonna be fine. I mean, she's gonna die at some point. So she's trying to get me. I mean, everybody dies. We talk about, I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. I probably will. I don't want to speak that into existence, but still, it's a good possibility. Because I have to cross the street every time. But maybe I should sue the city on thought crime for thinking about making it like this and doing it so that I get almost run over. This, oh man. So yesterday I got up on Oh, right. Sorry. Yesterday, my mom gave me a ride to this, or came and picked me up to show me where this place was to get a food box. And every week you get one, right? And it's like 3 full grocery bags of food, like just brand new food, like good shit. And fuck. And so I went and did that, and you have to sit and listen to like a half an hour sermon or whatever, which was all right. That the dude was pretty cool about it. I mean, he's kind of entertaining, and whatever, anytime people are thinking about God or something, it's just more, even if they're all fucked up junkies and drunks and homeless people, they still have the fucking I forgot what I was gonna say, but you know what is something really cool that several people have said to me in my lifetime? And I'm writing a book called it's called Urban Camping, a guide to guide to urban camping. Basically, it's how to live homeless in the like cities and how to hop trains. How to Spain, how to do everything. And then so I have that I'm writing, but besides that, I have some other things I'm doing. One is I think I'm gonna go ahead and write a Anyway, so that's what's up. So I went and got my box of food. I got some churching up. I did some churching up for half an hour. My mom was all scared I would be like, calling now Mandela effects. She gets so worried because I am embarrassing probably to walk around with it. You weren't me or something. Yeah. I'll embarrass the fuck out because I don't care. I know it's true. And she doesn't. She does. Look, I am doubling up. I'm doubling up. Anyway, this I found out. A customer came in like last weekend. Or came through and bought some stuff. And she bought, or when she was paying me, she was, oh, I like that necklace, and I was wearing it. And I go, really? What the fuck is it? Because I can't figure it out. I bought it in a thing, and it was like, it was a mystery item that they got from like a dive. I ordered it on there from a diving on a ship and on a sunken ship. So when I got it, it was, here it is right here. You know, well, when it's shined up, it fucking shines. Okay. But anyway, it was just one big rock, like that thick and like that, the same size it is, like with one little corner maybe sticking out, but rock, like that green shit, the shit that gets on your hard water of your shower head, that shit, right? And so this fucking pipe and all this crap. Anyway, whatever. So what the fuck was it? Damn it. I'll remember. Anytime I'm in a bitch about something and say, oh, poor Brady, oh, poor Brady, this and that, right? not poor Brady. It's more like, fuck you, Brady. You know what you're doing. Do it or don't do it. Or whatever, right? But I'm real. I come real here. I don't even know who's real. I need to shave. Is my beard red? It's just pure gray to me. With this army color shirt on, it looks that color. But I can't grow much facial hair because I'm of my Native American blood. I need to really shave bad. I could death warmed over. So, since I'm Santa Claus, anagram. Why do you think anagram Santa is Satan? Why would that be? Think about it. People need to put things on the table. You need to start thinking outside of the box. You need to start thinking impossible. What is it that Watson said or whatever? Or Sherlock Holmes, the character Sherlock Holmes in the with Sir Arthur Conan Doyle books. Well, even though Watson never supposedly said, or Sherlock, what was it? The saying? Elementary, my dear Watson. He doesn't say that ever. And it's just one of those things. And then it's like, I'm telling you that it's not a Mandela effect. Just like also, you know what else is not a Mandela effect? Here's an example of poor memory. You'll know when you get hit by a Mandela effect that you know for a fact and you see it change right before your eyes, and then you'll believe me. But when you see that, it'll shock you to your core being, and sometimes you can't even get out of bed for like a week. You're in such shock because it's scary. Shit change, and everything. We've got a good anchor with the creator is one way to help you get through it, right? I'd ask him now. I'd ask him now because it's end times. Make peace, understand, look outside of the box. And the reason that I see it too is because as an artist, I look at negative space rather than the painting itself. I'm looking at shit around it because that's just the way I think. That's the way like a surrealistic painter thinks, I guess. So I do know, and that's it. Whatever. I'm not gonna fucking say I don't because I do. I do know. And also, anyway, yeah. Come try and put a fucking chip in me. And we will let the chips fall where they may. Won't we? Won't we? Hey, even if the Bible was not true ever, even if just some book in general, say it was Orwell's 1984, says about the RFID chip, and then you're gonna go to hell. Any religious text that says, specifically, and here's why it was impossible. I think I already said this on a different stream, but I want to tell you guys something. And I hope someone sees this, but why I forget. I wish I could go back and remember what I was going to say. Oh, the RFID chip. In Revelations, okay, we all know that it's said for a long time now. Everybody knows that it says the mark of the beast, and we all thought it was the barcode at first, right? Then at least me, okay, and my other friends that study conspiracies, not conspiracy theorists, but real conspiracies, and we uncover them. And I was in a militia back then in Colorado that everybody, like a lot of people were. But we had, never mind, I don't want to even talk about that. What I do want to talk about is, DIA was very strange when that was, I lived, because I was in college when that was being built. Stapleton was still fine. That was our old airport. There was nothing wrong with it. They built DIA, Denver International Airport, like so 50 miles out of Denver. Who wants to drive 50 miles out of the city to a fucking this gigantic, way over budget fucking airline? And who makes the money at the airports? The fucking airlines, right? So why the fuck can they use taxpayer money to build the hangars and to do all this stuff? Fuck that, man. People have got to just start connecting dots here. Hello, it's not all. First of all, first mistake, coup de grace. Okay, yeah, it is. Follow the money. It usually will lead you to the truth. Sometimes truth may not be what you want to see, and then at that point you have a dissociative disorder. You don't want to know that your grandma's a witch that eats babies, but that could be true, and it'll splinter your personality the younger you are. If you know about MK Ultra and or anything about psychology, you know that, and if you know anything about the documents of the MK Ultra and Project Monarch and all these other, so many fucking on unwitting citizens that the government did with drugs. Giving them ass, like a lot of ass, not just a hit of ass, like 100 hits. I mean, sir, I'm not fucking around. And so anyway, also they found out, so save your heirloom seeds for weed. All seeds, procure all seeds from natural sources, because what the government is doing now, because I'll tell you one thing right now, what weed does, the endorphins, the dopamine, whatever comes out of weed that hooks onto our receptors, right? That if we did not use weed, if you didn't use weed your whole life, those receptors would never be used. Like, we're meant to use it. Like your opiate receptors for heroin and opium poppies, right? And opiates, they actually hook on. You actually put it in, your body actually makes its own if you're not shooting it, right? So if you don't, or using opium or what opiates, so your body already produces it, literally the exact molecule as morphine, and that's what is the main ingredient in the poppy milk, and that's what, and the main ingredient in heroin. So and heroin being dimethylmorphine, diamorphine, whatever. Anyway, so yeah. So like, we're supposed to, God put in a fail safe with opium and opiates, like with the opium poppy, saying like, if you use it all the time to get high, then you're gonna have to kick, and it sucks, right? So that after you do that once and kick, hopefully you're like, fuck that. I'm only gonna use it when I'm really hurt. Like, say you're a hunter-gathering tribe, right? Because this is back, pot was here growing. It grows on every fucking continent, probably Antarctica, too, I'm sure, in the warm climates. and probably some new, really kick-ass, like new, like drug or something, and it grows down there. Who fucking knows, man? This the rainforest. Anyway, okay. So, let me get back on track real quick. Okay, back to the cannabinoids that hook on it. And so, I got it. The cannabinoids hook onto your marijuana cannabinoid receptors. That if you don't use marijuana your whole life, those receptors just never get used. Your body doesn't make THC for it. And, and then like opium does, right? Morphine. However, so here's the thing. What's cool? Marijuana is the best drug ever. Like it cures so much shit, but as a recreational drug, it calms you down. But you never have to kick. There's no physical, there's no physical fucking withdrawals or anything like that. You might be a little grumpy for a couple of days, whatever, right? It's nothing like kicking real dope. And so anyway, God, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, duh. And I will leave a link in the fucking description. It says that why is marijuana, or you can even look it up in the the thumbnail picture on YouTube. It just says Kmart cannabis, right? Is the picture, and it says, why is the world, all these countries legalizing weed at the same fucking time right now, right? Okay, because it's not just happening in the United States, it's happening everywhere. Because it's like Amsterdam, for example, it was never, ever, ever legal there till now. It was just tolerated. And what are the Bobbies gonna do? Hit you with their little club? Come on, fucking pussy ass Brits, pussy motherfuckers over there in the UK. Sorry, my UK friends. I seen y'all robbing 7-Eleven with a pitchfork. And in a way, I give you props for that, but come on, man. Really? Whatever, pitchfork. Okay. So anyway, the marijuana cannabinoids, what they do is they put out they make it to where they have a voice to V2K technology, which is voice to skull, where they can literally, you're hearing voices telling you to do shit. And it's like they're doing it. So, and other different kinds of mind control weapons they won't work if cannabis is in there. It won't work. It blocks it. So that's why it took so fucking long. Like they legalized it in California recreationally, after medicinal a long time ago, but recreationally, like a year ago, we passed it, right? Or, voted on it and it passed. And then, like, also we voted on bags, plastic bags when you go grocery shopping. So that passed, that you have to bring your own bags to the fucking store. What? Who's driving this fucking boat? Who's flying this plane? Anyway, so so the point is, it's just so ridiculous. It's so fucking stupid. Oh yeah, so keeps. Oh, so that's why. So, okay, yeah. I remember now. I was living up in Simi Valley when it passed for recreational weed, and I'm like, okay, So the next morning after it passed, right? The next morning, I went to the store and they're like, "Oh, you gotta buy it. Do you have bags? It just passed yesterday, right? Where's your bag, or else we'll sell you one for 10 cents." I'm like, all right, sell me a couple of bags, whatever. Grocery bags to put my groceries in, 10 cents each. I'm like, okay, yeah. And we had just passed it the day before. So then I figured, okay, that shit's already, so I can go there should be weed right everywhere. I should just be able to go anywhere and buy weed then now, right? No, not even a year later. They're trying to figure out how they can take this one part out of it that will make us susceptible to the upload or upgrade that they do to us. Because like with Mandela effects, I'll show someone, I'll say, look, like my mom, what is Nestle? How do you spell Nestle? Like a Nestle Crunch bar. And she said Nestles, right? And now there is no S and never was. But she goes, yeah. She goes, here's the jingle. Nestles, Nestle makes the very best. Because she knows all the jingles. Okay, that's why I asked. She says, yeah, it's spelled Nestle with a silent S. And she's from Norway. That's where all the chocolate comes from. And that's why the word Nestle is in her language. You know, my mom's language. She's Norwegian. Like, not first generation, but she just knows that shit, you know, like kind of like whatever. And then I had her sing the Oscar Mayer jingle and da-da-da-da-da. Right? So she could see him, right? She can see him, but she just doesn't care. Like, and I'm like, look, Richard Simmons, his huge big thing was sweating to the oldies. I could name them all. And his signature look was the sweatband around the head and sweatbands around his fucking hands, right? Sweating to the oldies, Richard Simmons, Afro. Not anymore. Google it. I challenge anyone to find any picture with Richard Simmons wearing a headband or wristbands either, right? But Halloween costume, if you want to dress up as Richard Simmons, the costumes all have it. They all have them. And so you'll see when you look it up, when you look up Richard Simmons, you'll see him looking like an old Pauly Shore. Never having that on, even working out. Those videos sweating it only, no fucking sweatbands. Okay. And he's decked out. You remember that. That was his thing. So everyone, how can maybe people literally what they look at it and I guess he never did that here for people that are not ME affected. So I don't know. Because I can't even get a simple answer, yes or no, out of these people. So it's like, what should I do, you know? Anyway, fuck. But it's like, my mom, she does it, and she's like, well, you know, who cares if he's wearing that or not? It's not that. It doesn't matter what it is. It's the fact that it can change. A quantum entanglement. Distance doesn't matter. Look it up. Quantum entanglement. You cannot believe that there's a secret cabal, satanic cabal, child sex trafficking and human trafficking ring, and evil satanic ritual abuse and interwoven into our culture, and the United States itself is purely fucking satanic. When you go and look at all the landmarks, the Washington Monument, which is a phallic symbol, right? The pubic flags for pubic hairs and whatever. It's a phallic symbol. Guess what? The Washington Monument, exactly 666 feet tall. And right around the base, 666 inches. Facts. And there's a lot more than that. Washington, D.C. is a mini Rome. They've also built, check out the pyramids in Memphis, where they put a crystal skull. It's a Cabela's, which is awesome. I love Cabela's, but I like pyramids, but what they're doing is I just don't know. I don't know what happened to the Egyptians. Another cool thing though about the Egyptians, okay? They built those big heavy rocks, and everyone wonders how they moved them, right? And how they built it without mortar, because they're so tight you can't stick a pin or a credit card through them. I mean, they can't even. And they're just blocks sitting on top of each other, the pyramids, and they've lasted so long. Imagine what they looked like in their full glory, like just because it was pure white limestone, shined. So it just reflected the sky and shit. I mean, I bet it was bad. And they have 8 sides. I never knew the pyramids had 8 sides. On each of the 4 sides, they go in a tiny bit. You'll be able to see it only at certain times of the day, but you'll go on, if you look it up, you'll see it. Artwork changing, all that stuff. There's physical shit. And that's the thing. We are not physical. That's not the important issue. It doesn't even matter. It's right here. And just being common sense, huh? And I really... Never mind. All right, well, I guess no one's going to come say hi to me today. Whatever, you guys. I'm going to figure out how to put stuff on here and shit. And then you guys, well, I mean, just me talking, and I'm whatever. All right, then. Peace out, guys. Have a good time. Have a good day. I can't expect anyone to jump on. I actually probably didn't. It's like when you go to the store for something, one thing specifically, you go to the store, you buy everything except for that one fucking thing that you went there for. That's how I feel. Like I come on live real quick, I'm like, boom, I'm gonna bust this real quick. That's it. Done. It's never like that. Never. So it's 45 minutes and I'm still explaining nothing. And I can't even remember what that was about. All right, I'm going to go then. Hit me up. Hey, I'm glad you got that joke finally. I don't know. Who got the joke? Did anyone get the joke? The joke was funny as fuck. It's such a dumb joke. It's like knock, knock. Who's there type of joke. But it's all in the fucking delivery and all that shit, like I was saying. You can really fuck with people. It don't matter. It doesn't matter how good or bad or shitty the joke is. It's all how you fucking do it. And it catch people by surprise. Because when I tell them that joke, people usually go, and I can watch them like they're confused, and then once you can watch it clip, like when you're watching a little kid figure something out, and can basically see the gears turning in the fucking head. All right, I love you guys. Even now you're not here with me live, maybe you'll watch it later, and you know. Pray for these safety in these end times. And be thankful and grateful for what we have for now, you know? All right, then. Peace out.